She said, "Wow, you're lucky I haven't cheated on you yet during our anniversary dinner." I said, "You're right, I am lucky." Then I showed her the PI report I'd been hiding. She wasn't as lucky as she thought when she saw who'd been following her. I, 34 male, just ended my 5-year relationship in the middle of an anniversary dinner, and honestly, the relief is incredible. Been with Natalie, 31, for 5 years, living together for 3. She's always been high maintenance, but lately, it turned into something else. Constant comments about how I should be grateful she's with me. How her ex made more money. How her friends' boyfriends buy them designer bags. 2 months ago, things got weird. She started having work emergencies every Tuesday and Thursday evening. Her phone was suddenly password protected. She'd leave the room for calls. Classic signs, right? But here's the thing. I didn't think she was cheating. The pattern was too consistent, too organized. Natalie's many things, but organized isn't one of them. So I hired a PI. Yeah, I know how that sounds. Cost me $2,000 for 2 weeks of surveillance, but my gut said something was off. The PI Gregory followed her for 2 weeks. The report he gave me was not what I expected. She wasn't cheating, she was interviewing. Not for jobs, for other boyfriends. Literally going on screening dates with guys from some exclusive dating app called Elite Match. The kicker? She was presenting herself as single, saying she was CEO of a digital marketing firm, she's a part-time social media manager, and showing photos of my condo saying it was hers. Gregory had photos. Her at coffee shops with different men, showing them her portfolio, which included my car, my condo, even my dog. She was shopping for my replacement while living in my home. I sat on this information for a week, processing. Our anniversary was coming up. I made reservations at her favorite restaurant. Last night, we're at dinner. She's 3 glasses of wine in, complaining about the table location, the wine selection, my choice of appetizer. Then she looks at the couple next to us. Guy had just given his girlfriend some expensive bracelet. Natalie, see that? That's how you celebrate an anniversary. 5 years and I get salmon. Me, I thought you liked this place, I do, but effort would be nice. Romance, investment in us. Me, I invest plenty in us, I pay 80% of our bills. She laughed. Actually laughed. Money is an investment, Roger, it's the bare minimum. Wow, you're lucky I haven't cheated on you yet. The opportunities one get. The want me. You should be trying harder. There it was, the entitlement finally voiced out loud. You're right, I am lucky. I pulled out the folder from my bag. The PI report. Slid it across the table. Me, lucky I hired Gregory before you found my replacement. Her face went white. She opened the folder. First photo, her at Coffee Bean with some guy in a suit, her showing him photos on her phone. Second photo, zoom in of her phone screen, showing my living room. Third photo, her with another guy at a wine bar, her LinkedIn open on her phone, claiming she was a CEO. Natalie, you had me followed. Me, you had Tuesday and Thursday emergencies, I had Tuesday and Thursday concerns. Natalie, this is insane, this is stalking. It's a licensed PI investigating potential fraud. You're using my assets to misrepresent yourself to potential romantic partners. That's catfishing at best, fraud at worst. She tried to flip the script. Those were business meetings. Me, Gregory has audio of you discussing your recent breakup and how you're ready for something real. Wanna hear the recordings? The couple next to us was fully watching now. Natalie noticed. Can we discuss this at home? Me, your home, not ours. I already changed the locks. That's when she lost it. Update 1. The entitlement escalation has been spectacular. After the restaurant, Natalie tried to follow me home. I'd anticipated this. Had my buddy Trevor waiting in the parking lot to drive me home. Left my car there, picked it up the next morning. She showed up at my place at 11 p.m., screaming and pounding on the door. New locks worked great. She tried her tea for 10 minutes. My neighbor filmed it all from their Ring doorbell. They sent me the footage, pure gold. Natalie. Roger. This is illegal. You can't lock me out. Cops showed up. She told them I illegally evicted her. Officer asked for proof of residency. She couldn't provide any because everything is in my name. Lease, utilities, everything. She'd been living there as my guest, legally speaking. Officer told her it's a civil matter, but since she has no proof of tenancy and I claim she's a guest who was asked to leave, she needs to go. She lost it on the cop. Almost got arrested for disorderly conduct. Next morning she showed up with her brother Dustin, 28M. He's always hated me anyway. They tried to force their way in when I opened the door. Dustin. Let her get her stuff, man. Don't be a dick. Me. Her stuff is in storage unit B12 at Secure Store. Paid for 1 month. Here's the key. I'd spent all night packing her things. Everything. Clothes, makeup, that stupid decorative pillow collection. Even her vision board, which hilariously had Married to Millionaire by 35 on it. Natalie, you touched my things. Me, would you prefer I threw them out? Dustin, she has rights. She lived here. As a guest, who was asked to leave after admitting to fraudulent misrepresentation, want to see the evidence. Showed him one photo from the PI report on my phone. His face changed. Matt, what the hell is this? It's nothing. He's crazy. But Dustin recognized my living room in the photo she was showing to another man. He gave her a look and walked away. Just left her there. Then came the financial demands. Natalie texted, I need money for a deposit on a new place. Me, Elite Match must have some CEOs who can help. Natalie, I invested 5 years in us. I deserve compensation. Me, you lived rent-free for 3 years. That's $54,000 in compensation. She tried another angle. My stuff isn't all in storage. Where's my jewelry? The jewelry she's talking about. Gifts from me, which I have receipts for. All of it. Me, gifts from me are in the storage unit. Anything you bought yourself should be there too. Natalie, the tennis bracelet isn't there. Me, the one I bought for your birthday. My receipt says that's mine. She threatened legal action. I welcomed it. Great. Bring it. I have evidence of fraud. You think Elite Match wants their CEO members knowing you're catfishing? Radio silence for 24 hours. Then her mom called. Patricia. We always got along well, or so I thought. Roger, honey, Natalie's staying with me. Can we work this out? She was dating while living with me, Patricia. She says those were networking meetings. She told them she was single and owned my condo. Long pause. She needs her car. Here's the beautiful part. Her car is actually mine. Bought it 2 years ago, my name on everything. She just drove it. Me, I'll be selling my Accord next week. She can pick up her personal items from it tomorrow between 2 to 3 p.m. That's her car. Me, title, loan, insurance, all in my name. I have all the paperwork. Patricia hung up. Update 2: Natalie went nuclear. First, she tried to withdraw money from what she thought was our savings account. Plot twist. I closed our one shared account 3 weeks ago. Only had $200 in it for household stuff after the PI report. She didn't notice because she never checked it. Then she called my work. Told reception she was my wife and there was a family emergency. Reception knows I'm not married. Small company, they know everyone. They told her to pound sand and informed me immediately. My boss called me in, laughing. Your ex just tried to get you fired by saying you embezzled. Want me to call our lawyer? See, Natalie didn't know I'd been promoted to financial controller last year. She tried to report the financial controller for embezzlement to the company president who plays golf with me every Saturday. We sent her a cease and desist letter. But the best part? Remember Elite Match? Well, I know someone who knows someone who works there. Turns out they have strict policies about misrepresentation. I forwarded them the PI report showing how she was lying about her assets and career. They not only banned her, they flagged her to their sister apps in their network. She's basically blacklisted from every high-end dating app in the city. She found out when one of her targets, dates, confronted her. Apparently, his friend works at Elite Match and gave him a heads up. This guy Brent called me. Hey man, is this Roger? Who's this? I matched with your ex on Elite Match. She said she owned a condo in downtown. That's your place, right? Yep. And the BMW in her photos. My car. That she no longer has access to. Damn. Thanks for the heads up, bro. He hung up and blocked her immediately. She sent me an unhinged voice message about how I ruined her future. Me, you ruined your future when you decided fraud was a dating strategy. Yesterday the storage unit called. She hadn't picked up her stuff and the month I paid for was almost up. I sent her one text. Storage unit expires in 3 days. After that, they auction it. She showed up within an hour with a U-Haul. But here's where it gets beautiful. She brought her new boyfriend, some guy named Keith she met at a bar. Told him I was abusive and kicked her out for no reason. Keith sees me and starts puffing up. You, Roger. You got a problem. Me, no problem. Just making sure she gets her stuff. Tough guy when you're throwing out women, huh? I pulled out my phone, showed him one photo from the PI report. Her with another man, dated a week ago. Me, she told you we broke up a month ago, right? Keith looked at the date stamp. Looked at her. Looked at me. Nat, what is this? Natalie, it's fake. He's lying. I showed him another photo. Different guy, different date. Keith, you said you were single. He left. Just walked to his truck and drove off, leaving her with the U-Haul. Natalie started crying. Why are you doing this to me? Me, I'm not doing anything. You did this. I'm just not hiding it for you anymore. Final update. The conclusion is poetic. After the U-Haul incident, Natalie went dark for a week. Then I got a letter from a lawyer. She was demanding 6 months of relocation support. $18,000, her share of the condo equity. The car. Emotional damages. My lawyer, yes I got one, laughed for 5 straight minutes. Sent back a response. She has no claim to the condo, not on deed, never contributed to mortgage. No common law marriage in our state. The car is mine. Counterclaim for 3 years of unpaid rent. $54,000. Her lawyer dropped her. Apparently she hadn't mentioned the fraud aspect. 2 weeks ago, I ran into Patricia at the grocery store. She looked exhausted. Roger, I owe you an apology. No need. No, I do. She's been lying to us for years. Said you two were engaged. That you were buying a house together. That she was running a business. We gave her money for her company. It was all lies. Turns out Natalie had been getting business loans from her parents. $30,000 total. For a company that didn't exist. She's staying with us but we've given her 30 days to find a job and move out. Me, I'm sorry you're dealing with this. Patricia, we enabled her. You just stopped. Last week, mutual friends started reaching out. Natalie had been borrowing money from everyone, claiming I left her with nothing. When they found out she'd been replacement shopping while living with me, the money train stopped. Her best friend Jessica sent me a screenshot of their conversation. Natalie, I need $2,000 for a deposit. Didn't you say you were a CEO? That was marketing. That was lying, Nat. The ultimate karma. Remember Brent, the guy who called me? He posted about his experience in an online dating safety group. Named the app. Described the situation. No names, but enough details. It went semi-viral in the dating community. Elite Match had to put out a statement about strengthening their verification process. Natalie is now living with her parents, working part-time at a department store. Her cousin got her the job and driving her mom's Corolla. I sold the BMW to Trevor for fair market value. Used the money to take myself on a solo vacation. Posted one photo from the beach with the caption, "Lucky me." Natalie texted from a new number. You destroyed my life. Me no. I just stopped financing your fantasy. Blocked. I'm in therapy now. Working through why I ignored red flags for so long. My therapist asked what I learned. That when someone tells you you're lucky, they haven't betrayed you yet. They're telling you exactly who they are. Believe them. And what will you do differently? Trust my gut. It knew something was wrong. I just needed proof to act. The condo feels bigger now. Quieter. Peaceful. I replaced all the decorative pillows with stuff I actually like. Got my dog a new bed. Yes, I have a dog. She tried to claim him too, but he's chipped and registered to me. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't dramatic. It's just stepping back and letting someone face the reality they've been avoiding. Natalie wanted to upgrade from me while using my resources. Instead, she downgraded to exactly what she could afford on her own. Nothing much. My buddy asked if I regret hiring the PI. Best $2,000 I ever spent. Could have married her. Could have had kids. Could have lost half of everything in a divorce when she finally found her CEO. Lucky escape, man. No, luck had nothing to do with it. I chose to see the truth instead of believing the lie. That's all, folks. Thanks for reading. And remember, when someone threatens you with what they haven't done yet, they're already planning it.